Say what you want, anything you need. Walk to the edge of the world for you, 'cause I'm all about you now. About you now. Now what you see, you've been calling me. Ain't nothing that you could do to make me walk away. I gave you love, tell you that you're a star, until you see that you are. No matter how hard it's raining, I'll make it come. I hope you feel me, even when I'm gone. Through the cold and wet weather.
One-man band. He does it all, and now he's gonna show us.
Tap opportunity, gets it! Off a fantastic low pass. Uneasy shot.
Keep on holding you up. I'll do anything to break you for a day.
Look at it right there! Ridiculous shot!
Big touch. That was one of the most calculated.
Keep on holding you up.
As we're creeping up on that 3-minute mark, Crouton double tap, what a shot! Taking on the Three Rocketeers, we are off. Best of 7 is underway. Slurpy Snail and Dark Rain on the face-off. Big win here by Croutons. Up, centering down, right to Bolton. Couldn't get the shot on. Already got a lot of action, K1.
Yeah, right off the bat, Astro Gaming, that's a play that's worked for them pretty much all season long, where you have a high aerial play, pass down to a guy into the mid. But, you know, the Three Rocketeers, they're here for a reason, too. They snuffed that play out very quickly. Good job clearing away a dangerous passing play.
Dark Rain on net. Great save by Slurpy Snail. He is this season's savior of the season. And a clear there by Heartless, who is this season's playmaker of the season. A lot of accolades on that TR squad.
Yeah, man, it's very exciting to see these two go against each other. I'm very excited to see how Slurpy Snail, he's very intelligent when it comes to this game. Not the most mechanical, we've heard us say that before, but he truly just doesn't matter. He's so smart. I think he's out here rocking the Batmobile as well. We're used to seeing the Dominus, but he's out in the Batmobile. We've seen him in the Batmobile before, and it is a dangerous car to see him in. Never mind, he's in Dominus. I thought he was in the Batmobile.
And we have Heartless now off the back wall, looking for a pass, looking for another assist like he's gotten all season long. Beautiful demo by Mr. Penguin! Big clear here by Slurpy Snail, and the team of the Three Rocketeers is getting aggressive.
Yeah, and we're seeing Astro Gaming in a position we're not used to seeing them. You know, they're going back and having to find themselves on defense a bit more often. And look, it's throwing them off. That's not a shot we see Bolton miss quite often. And the defensive prowess for the Three Rocketeers has been a good answer right now to the offensive powerhouse that has been Astro. They have, I mean, they've put up some offense, but it's been, useless so far against this defense. As Slurpy Snail finds a shot and an incredible save from Crouton. A teardrop save nonetheless. What a play.
And what a shot here by Bolton on the other end. Dribbles it in, and Astro gets the first nail in the coffin to break the ice. 1-0 with 3:05 to go. Take us through that play, K1.
Wow, Bolton able to receive a nice defensive clear from his team. They're able to get away with one there. It should have been a goal, but a great defensive effort quickly turns into points for them as Bolton expert control. 2 demos back to back. My goodness, Heartless with a little aerial attack with a demo up in the sky. I mean, these guys, you love to see rockets blowing up in the air.
Off the back wall now, Astro on the offensive once again. Slurpy Snail has an open net, and that is never a good idea when that man is shooting. 2-time Golden Striker puts it in to tie this one up.
And this has been the weakness of Astro Gaming all season long. They are so aggressive on the offensive half, and oftentimes it works for them. But if you're able to weather the storm and get it past their offensive line, you can find yourself an open net, and that is exactly what Slurpy Snail is able to do there off a great defensive effort from his team, as Bolton puts up yet another one, answering back and taking back the lead.
Bolton is one of the 3 Most Improved Player Award finalists, and he's showing why tonight. 2 goals already in his finals debut.
Yeah, you love to see the captain taking ownership for his team, putting his team up in the lead now, or taking the lead back 2-1, but still a lot of time left in this game. And this has been back and forth already. I'm loving the comparison between these two teams. We have a very defensive team taking on a very offensively minded team. And really come down to the question, you know, what's more important, a good offense or a strong defense?
2:14 ticking down. Astro on the offensive once again. Big clear by the Three Rocketeers going the other way. A lot of back and forth now. Heartless puts one on near post. Slurpy Snail cleans it up. Second one for him. This is going to be a series, K1.
Looks like only captains can score here. Great pass from Heartless, and Slurpy coming in with little janitorial services. Pins to the corner. No one's saving that. Tie ball game, 2-2.
Heartless showing why he was the playmaker of the season in Season 6 and in Season 4. The first ever two-time playmaker of the season. And he gets another one there set up for Slurpy, which he has been doing all season long. Tie game here, 2 minutes to go. Anybody's still left in game number 1. There's a lot of series left though, K1, but no real clear advantage for either side up to this point.
Yeah, although right now it's looking like the Three Rocketeers are finding themselves very comfortable on the offensive end. As we see another pass, Heartless just unable to get to that shot there. Looks like he might have been a bit low on boost. But yeah, 2-2 right now, very even, which is exactly what you want to see as the shot goes on, cleared away by Mr. Penguins. What a save.
Big save indeed. Less than 2 minutes to go as we're ticking down to about 1 minute. Bolton on the defensive, trying to get the clear. Dark Rain gets there instead. Three Rocketeers putting pressure on. Slurpy gets the hat trick in game number 1.
The captain, Slurpy Snail, doing it again. I didn't even see there was an angle here, but he's able to tilt the car, get the corner shot just over Bolton, who found himself on the wrong side of the goal post. No chance of saving that shot. And the Three Rocketeers find themselves in the lead again. And I might have put a caster curse on as Mr. Penguins is getting into the action. The first non-captain to score tonight.
Penguin with a big face-off goal. Great job. Bolton just couldn't get there in time. The ball was where it had to be. And as you said, K1, first non-captain to score. 1:05 to go. Three Rocketeers have a cushion.
Yeah, and they need this up against this team. A minute left to still, you got to keep in mind, Astro Gaming's offensive prowess is incredible. And they will just dial up on goals here if you give them the opportunity. Crouton been quiet tonight as he gets demoed again. Mr. Penguin's able to do a good job clearing this one away. Astro Gaming with 45 seconds left still have a lot of time and opportunity, but they got to start working, and they got to start working quick.
30 seconds to go. As you mentioned, Astro needs one. Dark Rain wanted that one. Great save by the Three Rocketeers. And what a shot! What a save!
Back to back, and you saw the communication there on the side of Astro Gaming. Bolton wanted that shot, but you notice he went straight down. That was Comms on the other side. That was Crouton saying, hey, I got this shot. And he did, but boy, the Three Rocketeers defense is impenetrable.
11 seconds to go. Almost no time left. There's still 8 seconds to go, and Crouton somehow squeezes it in.
These guys can score at any time and at will. Great pass from Bolton. Looks like they kind of pinched it off there. Good shot now. 8 seconds left. Bucket, are you saying there's a chance?
A big face-off goal is more than possible. Heartless with the win, though. Bolton up in the air. He dribbled one already earlier this game. Has to keep it up. Crouton off the ceiling. Puts one on. Off the post. No! Bolton towards the net. Still up in the air here, K1. And game 1 is finally underway. Game 2 face-off. Here we go, Slurpy Snail and Croutons on the face-off. Croutons getting a great face-off win into the offensive zone. Astro off the back wall, nobody there to shoot. Slurpy to Heartless, puts it towards the net. Back wall, looks for another pass, but nobody there to shoot. Great patience by Slurpy Snail. And, you know, the connection between Heartless and Slurpy all season has been very good. But what about the connection between Bolt, Dark Rain, and Croutons? All three of them just look like they're vibing.
I 100% agree. As we see it here now, Crouton off. I talk about it. This is just their bread and butter. One goes up high, passing it off the backboard, and another in the midfield with an aerial shot, puts it on. Very difficult to defend, able to take the lead here. And partner, you kind of brought it up, and one of the analysis I had on both of these teams going in here, I think one of the biggest reasons both of these guys are here playing for the championship these are the two of the best passing teams in the league,
right,
between themselves. And as we see a bump and a shot, but good defense coming in there from Mr. Penguins. But yeah, both these teams, excellent passers here, and we're seeing already how dominant the passing plays can be. The big question is going to be is who's able to pass it a little better. And right now in Game 2, Astro Gaming seems to be the one on top when it comes to that play.
Big goal there by Astro to take the lead. Beautiful demo by Croutons in the net, but nobody there to capitalize on the power play. And now we see Astro transition back on offense. Mr. Penguin doing a great job getting the clear there. He's at the mid, rotates out. Big hit here by Croutons to prevent Slurpy Snail from getting the clear. Shots on! What a save by Heartless!
Heartless looking stoic in the backfield there, waiting for a shot, doing a great job to clear that one away. Good play from him. We talk about the defense from these guys over and over. An unfortunate double commit here finds Astro in a big power play advantage. Heartless, though, again, good patience from him on the back post. Heartless's rotations right now have been excellent. But yeah, you know, you gotta wonder how much they can weather. Lots of demos and a lot of bumping plays coming in from Astro. Desperate to find another goal. They know one goal is not going to be enough to win this game.
Yeah, 3 minutes to go is still plenty of time for Three Rocketeers to answer back. However, Astro has been on the offensive for quite a while now in this possession, so we'll see if they can't put another one back in to take their first multi-goal lead of the night. And a big clear here by Heartless into the offensive zone sees the Three Rocketeers transition to offense.
Yeah, see, this is exactly where Astro does the most damage. Is they're just so difficult to work around when they're on the offensive. They do a good job making sure somebody's always on the ball, and they're great with their 50s. And a couple bumps to boot, yeah, it's a difficult ball to save, and Dark Rain showing why. Another pass from the corner, finds the guy mid, bump to clear the defender, shot on. I mean, this is their playbook all season long, and they're not changing it here. 2-0 Astro.
Yeah, and as I mentioned, this is their first multi-goal lead of the night. They led by 1 in the last game, so we'll see if now the cushion being on the other side helps them even more, and it does as Croutons puts one top shelf.
Yeah, this is the Astro game we're used to seeing here. Look at this, trying to find a clear. Bolton there, though, able to 50 that, prevents the clear, and Crouton there, quick as you like, to put it right back in. 3-0 now, 2:23, and this one is running away from the Three Rocketeers. A very different game than what we just witnessed.
2:20 to go here. Astro on the offensive once again, off the back wall. Shooter on! What a shot by Dark Rain!
I mean, it's like watching poetry in motion. Backboard, pass, shot, 1, 2, 3. Everybody gets involved here. Good team play from Astro now, up by 4. They're feeling very comfortable.
And K1, 4 unanswered goals to a team that just lost game 1. What a big switch here from game 1 to game 2. Do you think they're finally rolling here?
Yeah, it looks like it, and good defense there from Bolton. Yeah, you know, maybe nerves played a little bit there in game 1, but they're like, hey, we lost. That's okay. Let's go ahead. Let's get this next one. That's exactly what they're doing here. Three Rocketeers needs to find an answer, get some momentum right now, because Astro is absolutely in the driver's seat, and they will continue this momentum. They're a very momentum-based team. If you give it to them, they'll take it, and they'll take it all night long.
Yeah, and a big shot here coming from Three Rocketeers. Heartless puts one near, but misses the net. And you know he wants that one back with 1:30. Not impossible to get that many goals, but they're going to have to start getting them quick.
Yeah, they need to capitalize on any little opportunity they get here, but Crouton, a big 50. Mr. Penguins, though, able to get that one, keeping it here. Three Rocketeers finding themselves a little bit on the offensive end, trying to curb that momentum like I'd mentioned before. It looks like they're doing a decent enough job at doing it. This game might be out of reach, but still a long series left to go. And not to mention, Three Rocketeers did just win the last one. This would only at best tie the series. It'll be back to even into game 3. And Astro Gaming, they can definitely, or Astro, you know, they need to keep this momentum. If the Three Rocketeers are able to start itching their way back, it could be very difficult to go back and forth. As I mentioned, Astro, that we haven't seen them do much into the late stages. They really want to win this quick. Otherwise, Three Rocketeers, they've just been here before. They have so much experience here. and they'll beat you down.
Yeah, and, you know, if you're the Three Rocketeers here, after giving up 4 unanswered K1, how are you adjusting between games 2 and 3?
Well, right now, I think the goal needs to be to score more of them. That is absolutely the best strategy. But no, in all reality, I think what happened here in this game was a lot of double commits, and they were just a little more panicked on the defensive end than we're used to them seeing, and Astro was able to take full advantage of it back and forth. They need to defend the backboard a bit better. That's where Astro dominates the most. Game 1, they did a great job blocking the backboard. Game 2, not so much, and Astro took advantage there. Park at that point. That's exactly what Astro needs to do if they want to come back and if they want to win this series. Three Rocketeers needs to find a way to get the momentum back on their side after that big defeat in Game 2. But brand new scoreboard, 0-0. I take it back. Oh my, what a save! Dark Rain from nearly nowhere. Incredible.
What a beamer to save. What an insane shot and an even more insane save. Game number 3 is upon us, ladies and gentlemen. Series is tied 1-1. Three Rocketeers trying to get some offense going. Heartless off that back wall. This one's floating, trying to get there in time. Can't get there to follow the rebound. And K1, you know, you mentioned it so much at the end of Game 2, how gelled this offensive Astro looks, and just how well they've played all season long. As I mentioned, they've won more series this season than any other team, tied with Cyclones and Bleacher Boys.
Yeah, and there's a reason for that. These guys are just incredible. They do a great job rotating around each other. If you notice, you'll see very little double commits unless it's beneficial for them. And another reason, too, is they just very consistent with their touches. They don't have a lot of missed touches. These guys are very good at what they do.
Still no goal here. 3:43 to go. Anybody's game. Crouton up in the air. He likes to get on that highlight reel every week. That is for certain. And we see Dark Rain trying to get the pass off the back wall. Heartless can't get the clear. And what a shot by Dark Rain to follow through.
Yeah, Dark Rain, not the guy we're used to seeing score from this trio, but he absolutely can do it. Able to read a mistouch from Heartless. Able to sneak it right past there. Pretty uncharacteristic miss there. I think Heartless may have been going for the 50, but Dark Rain delayed a little bit, able to slip that one by. Gives his team the lead now at 3:20 left on the clock. And yeah, Astro starting to pick up a little momentum now. Again, very dangerous when these guys get momentum behind them.
Yeah, still anybody's game here, but Astro loves to be in the lead in this pivotal game number 3, that's for sure. Slurpee off the sidewall, looking for something offensively, can't get it by Bolton. Now off the sidewall is Bolton. What a great clear we saw. Penguin now into the offensive zone. A little bit of volleying at the mid. This one stays at the midfield line. Bolton catches it, gets the dribble up, off the back wall, pass. Nobody there to shoot as Heartless gets over Dark Rain in a very close 50.
Yeah, and right now we're starting to see Astro coming alive on the offensive end. Three Rocketeers were a bit sparse there on defense, but they're able to get back and collected. Mr. Penguin's doing a good job. Bolton looked like he was going for a fake there. And yeah, Astro back on offense. They're very comfortable here. Three Rocketeers dominated the first half of this game. On the offensive half, weren't able to capitalize on a goal. Astro now, this second half, seems to be dominating the offensive boards. And we might see a runaway goal if they're not careful. They need to make sure they have a guy rotated back on the defensive end. But if they keep this up, you know, this could be their game here in Game 3.
Slurpee Snail puts one towards the net. What a save by Bolton, the captain of Astro. Heartless can't get the touch he wants off the sidewall. Back pass now. Slurpee's there. Waits for the touch by Astro. Good patience at the mid. Gets way up there. Him and Dark Rain up in the clouds for that one.
Yeah, these guys are both space teams, you know, so they're up in the space. We're seeing a lot of aerial combat up there, and Slurpee was able to come away with that one, as now Mr. Penguins tries to find a touch mid, couldn't quite find it. And the one thing I'm seeing a little bit now from the Three Rocketeers is there's a lot of missed touches here, or missed opportunities, and they're trying to play, I think, a little quicker than they need to. And, you know, Astro will have that effect on you. These guys, they're constantly on the ball and constantly pressuring, forces you to feel like you need to play faster to get it around them. And then mistakes start to come in. Minute coming down. A demo could be an opportunity. Slurpy Snail has a shot, puts it on. Bolton clearing away.
1 minute indeed. Still only a 1-goal game. Heartless off the back wall to Slurpee. Nobody home. Great clear by Croutons. Penguin trying to get the touch. Penguin has been very aggressive in his bumps here in this series, K1.
Excuse me, I had a cough there. Yeah, no, Penguin, he'll do that. He's very, very aggressive on the with the bumps, and he's very good at it. Honestly, kind of reminiscent of you, Little Bucket, watching him out there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 30 seconds left. It's anybody's goal here. Three Rocketeers trying to even up the game here in game number 3. Floater by Mr. Penguin. 2 Astro players were up for that one, and still no score by the Three Rocketeers.
Yeah, Slurpy Snail, the guy you want to have the ball there in front of the net, just ripped away from him. And an opportunity from Crouton, an uncharacteristic miss. Only 8 seconds left, ball high in the air. 2 Astro teammates there to clear. And a touchdown. Astro wins, but only... We have guys like Heartless and Slurpy Snail sending them at you. So, realistically, defense won Astro that game. We know these guys is offensive-minded, but, you know, they're able to do it on the defensive end, too. There's a reason they're here playing for the championship, and this is why they're my favorite to win. They're just good. Simply put, they're just that good.
Three Rocketeers are looking to force a Game 6 here, K1. Meanwhile, Astro looking to get within winning range, trying to win their 3rd game of the series here in game number 4. We are officially about halfway through this finals series. Heartless, what a bully ball play! Slurpee cleans it up!
Slurpy Snail again with the janitorial services. This is Heartless's goal and everything except for name right now. Able to dunk 2 of them. Bump a 3rd, and Slurpy Snail just there to clean it up. Gives them the lead. This is exactly what they need here in Game 4.
Yes, no doubt about it. This was their first goal in 6 goals against Astro, so, you know, they really needed that one to hit the back of the net, and the momentum and the morale boost there, K1, is huge.
Yeah, no doubt, and Bolton trying to get a highlight reel play going, cleared away from Slurpy Snail. We see Astro do this. Is another thing that's very different from these guys, from a lot of teams, is they have the mechanics to just absolutely dominate and surprise you. You never know where a shot's going to be coming from. Slurpy Snail, though, did a great job clearing that one away. Up by a goal now. They definitely want to find another one. They know how quickly Astro can score and how often, so they're never safe. As you see it here, Bolton able to force that one in past Slurpy Snail, tying it up now with 3:43 left.
Yeah, what a bully ball play. This ball was saved by Slurpee, but Bolton stayed with it there, K1, and made sure he forced that thing in near post.
Yeah, no, he's like, this is my goal. I need it. It's one of the reasons that Bolton is one of the most improved and honestly one of the best captains to have. He just has a great mentality of winning about him. He knows how to get it done, and he's willing to do whatever it takes. If it means I have to get the flip reset and score, that's what he'll do. If it means I just have to bump and let somebody else take the goal, that's exactly what he'll do. He's not a selfish player at all. Does a great job in making sure his team wins, as now they are just getting very comfortable on the offensive end. Three Rocketeers need to find a way to get this clear and fast.
Yeah, 3 minutes to go. Tie game. Still anybody's here, but... Three Rocketeers are behind in the series as Astro has looked phenomenal in games 2 and 3. They look to capitalize on that momentum with 3 minutes to go in game number 4. Astro off the sidewall, mid-air demo by Crouton. Big clear by Bolton up in the air. Looks for the shot. What a bar down shot by the captain.
A little bar down ski there, but Bolton up in the air high. Nice little touch to redirect the ball in the air. Throws off the defenders. Takes that one to go. Thank you.
Beautiful shot by Bolton. He is having the series of his life here in the finals. 2-1 lead by the Astro team in the series and in game number 4. And Slurpy Snail and his Three Rocketeers got to be sweating at this point.
You have to be. Again, they're just like, there's no way to break past this Astro team. Every time they have an opportunity, they're trying to set something up. There's a guy from Astro there to block it, send it away, and Bolton, as you mentioned, is just having an MVP-like game right now. He's been doing a spectacular job all season long, even through the playoffs. This guy is just a tremendous player, knows how to get it done.
Ball centered now, Heartless tries to get into the offensive zone. A little bit of a stop there by Crouton. Bolton now into the offensive zone. He already has 2 goals in this game alone. Beautiful demo by Bolton. Beautiful hit there by Dark Rain as Astro continues the offensive onslaught.
Crouton with some fancy mechanics there, able to get the double tap. Now tries to find another pass mid. They do this all the time, and we're seeing it more and more. Just no real opportunities for the Three Rocketeers. The Astro team just has everything locked down. Every time they think they have a chance, there's somebody there to block 50 or clear away. They're doing a great job conserving their boost and giving each other enough space to constantly keep pressure. Very difficult team to play against.
Slurpy Snail trying to get a center there. Nobody home as Croutons running this thing in transition. Exactly where he likes to be, in control of the ball. Puts one across the net. Nobody there to shoot. Bolton towards the net. Back wall. Shooter there. Dark Rain couldn't get it by Slurpy. The defensive mastermind this season. Savior of the season. What a save by Heartless.
Yeah, Heartless there, the last to do it, last chance opportunity, gets it, needed that one, keeps his team in the game, but they're still down by a goal and a decent bit of time. Astro needs to be careful not to get overextended because Slurpy Snail, Heartless, and Mr. Penguin, all these guys are very dangerous, especially when they're able to connect like this. Heartless, an unfortunate touch. I know he wanted that one.
Big hit there by Penguin off the back wall. Who's up to shoot it? Slurpy was there. Nobody there to finish it, though, as Heartless puts one towards the net again. 20 seconds to go. Three Rocketeers are about to be down by 2 games unless they can force overtime here.
Yeah, they really desperately need this with only 10 seconds left, though, and Astro on the offensive push. Not looking likely. Astro Gaming coming 1 game closer to the championship. As soon as this ball hits the ground, slams it down. Astro takes game.
Enough games, but they just got to finish off like you mentioned. And this is for all the marbles if you are Astro. Three Rocketeers are down 3-1. Astro looking to win their first finals in QRLS history. Meanwhile, Three Rocketeers looking to stay alive and force a game number 6 in this 1K1. We are underway, 15 seconds in. Three Rocketeers started off strong offensively. Now a transition. Astro can't get the shot on, and this has been pretty much the trend to start all of the games to this point.
Yeah, and it'll be back and forth, kind of feeling each other out until finally they get the 1 goal. They find what's working, and it just starts to fall apart from there as Slurpy sends one far down. Heartless trying to follow up, and this is what I'm saying is the Three Rocketeers, they're getting looks. They're just not capitalizing. They need to find a way to make these go in. You know, opportunities are great. That's awesome. It's good to be able to get these opportunities, but when you're going up against Astro in the championship, you need to make these opportunities work. That's the difference between a team that's there and a team that wins.
4 minutes to go. Still no goals on the scoreboard. Still anybody's game in this one. Three Rocketeers have to be in desperation mode and have to get something going here. A lead for them to start this game would be huge, but nonetheless, stopping all 3 of these men on Astro is just something that is not an easy feat indeed. Slurpy Snail trying to get the clear. Nobody there as Dark Rain can't get the shot on either. Croutons back wall in the corner looking for the pass. Too much mustard on that as Penguin gets the clear. Slurpy Snail off the back wall. Penguin is up off the ceiling. Shot on. What a save by Croutons.
Penguins, I know, is licking his chops for that one. Would have been a highlight reel play for sure. But great defense there from Astro to clear that one away. But yeah, right now the Rocketeers are looking good. Getting looks back and forth. They got to get one in. They're unable to here. Slurpy Snail finally able to force one in past the defensive wall that was Astro. Great job there following up. Gives them the lead. They've been here before. They need to hold on to this. Keep up whatever they're doing right now. They got to keep it up. Astro can turn it around so quickly. They need to be wary of that.
Great goal there by the Three Rocketeers, keeping their hope alive, at least for now. 3 minutes to go is still plenty of time for Astro to answer back, but nonetheless, the lead is on the Three Rocketeers' side. What a save by Croutons. That almost squeaked in there on the shot by Heartless.
Yeah, I think they're surprised that was on target. To be honest with you, partner, I was a bit surprised too. Three Rocketeers are just relentless right now. Looking a little bit like they're shoving Astro's gameplay back in their face. A lot of big 50s, keeping a lot of pressure here, doing exactly what they need to do to keep themselves on the offensive half rather than being forced back on the defensive end. Exactly what I had mentioned they needed to do. Keep Astro on the defensive. So long as they're away from your net, they can't score. Sounds simple, but it's a lot harder to, easy to say, much harder to do.
2 minutes to go here. Heartless trying to get the clear out to mid. Penguin booms this one on. This one's towards the net. Far side cleared by Croutons. In the corner now. Slurpy Snail can't get it by Crouton, who is just fighting for his life defensively. Slurpy, look for the bump on the flick. That would have been a highlight too.
Yeah, Dark Rain, incredible defensive effort there. Didn't look like much, but he's in a very awkward spot with one of the best shooters in the game, charging him with control on the ball. Did a good job able to clear that one away. Not easy to do. Great job contorting the car, keeping the defensive approach in there. Good defensive mindset, able to get that one cleared.
1:28 to go. Shot on by Astro. What a save by Slurpy Snail.
And there's cars everywhere there in front of the net. Heartless with a huge 50 there. Almost like he knew exactly where that ball was going. But yeah, great defense for the Rocketeers. You see a pass backwards for offensive forward. I love to see plays like that. And yeah, Three Rocketeers did a great job clearing away that threat with only 60 seconds left. They might just hold on to this lead.
They might just indeed. 60 seconds to go. They are on the offensive as well. This is where they want to be. Penguin clears it out to the far side, gets it out of goal path for the time being. And another clear by Penguin, soloing this thing all the way up the field. 45 seconds to go. Beautiful demo on the back end. Slurpy Snail. What a save by Bolt.
Huge save from Bolton there. That would have been the nail in the coffin. Captain Bolton able to keep his team in. 30 seconds left. Still an opportunity. Heartless trying to go for a bump. Unable to. But Bolton is there again with another save. And at this point, it looks like they're just trying to keep the ball as far away from their net as possible to prevent another goal that could potentially tie the game. 15 seconds ticking away. And this is a little breath of life for the Three Rocketeers if they're able to get this one to go.
8 seconds left. Three Rocketeers just have to hold on and force this game 6. They have to think one game at a time here, K1. This one's on the other end, and they stay alive for game 6.
Absolutely needed. On the other side of that, potentially, and you got to keep that opportunity, that chance of winning. It gets so exciting, you almost forget how to do it. It almost feels like, hey, you know what? I feel like I'm about to win, and this might be what Astro is undergoing here. They need to be wary of is like, hey, you know, we're just so close to winning. We've dominated so far. We just need to win one more, guys, just one more. And that's it. We're going home. Sometimes you start thinking you've already won before you actually did it, and suddenly you find yourself in Game 7.
And we are underway in Game 6 here of the QRLS Cup Final. Dark Rain puts one on. What a shot. Heartless with a beautiful save. That one had some heat on it.
Yeah, back and forth we go. Astro doing a great job keeping a lot of offensive pressure here. Crouton, and see, we're seeing it again. Three Rocketeers doing a great job just canceling any real offense that's going here. Great defensive efforts back and forth as they go. A big demo here gives Bolton some time to work. An unfortunate backflip or a fake maybe. Faked out Heartless, almost worked. 4 minutes, no score on the clock. This could be one and done if Astro wins it. Or we could see Three Rocketeers force a Game 7, which I know everybody wants to see.
Big demo there by Slurpy Snail in the offensive end. Heartless off the sidewall, looking to set up a play like he's done all season long. But a great clear by Croutons there. Sees this thing going the other way for Astro's advantage. Bolt pushing this thing into the corner, trying to set up a pass, a center perhaps, but nonetheless, Mr. Penguin gets by Bolton with the demo on the far side on Heartless, and this stops the Three Rocketeer power play for a short second as Slurpy Snail has to solo shoot that one. And boy, are these teams both starting to get a little chaotic, K1.
Yeah, the nerves are getting in there. This is so exciting. You guys have been playing for a long time now. This is the longest series any of them has played so far this season, so it's very difficult. And you know they've been warming up a little bit before this too. All these guys have a lot of hours in the game, but when you're playing at this high intensity for so long, again, this is where that mentality comes in. Skills, talent, mechanics, all these are great, but right now these guys are focusing and using pure adrenaline on the field.
Slurpee way up in the air, Bolt there to answer, gets credited with the save on that one. Running in the offensive zone, Heartless corrals at the mid. Crouton catches up in the air, where he wants to be to make the highlight reel, but nobody there to follow the shot as Heartless gets a beautiful save on the top post. And halfway through this game, still no score, K1. This is where the palms start to get a little moist.
A little bit, yeah. Knees start to get a little weak, and but yeah, it all comes down to just one more goal. That was a very scary spot for the ball to be, and again, this one could very well end in just a single goal. Slurpee with the big dribble. He's so dangerous on these. Huge save from Dark Rain. The defense between both teams is just incredible. Neither team able to answer to get a goal. Just back and forth right now. It's like watching a Venus and Serena match.
Penguin with a big clear there at the mid. We might see overtime with some goose eggs if this keeps this up, K1.
This is so exciting, partner. A miss touched here could be a goal. Slurpee Snail a bit wide on the shot there. I'm sure they're a bit surprised that somebody missed the ball. These guys have been perfect thus far on both sides. And near perfect Rocket League on either side of the pitch. It's going to come down to who makes that first mistake, really, and who's able to capitalize.
Big pressure here by Astro on the offensive transition. Heartless misses the clear. Dark Rain breaks the ice here with 1:11 to go.
I just said it, and we see it happen here. Whoever makes that first mistake, and it was here. Three Rocketeers unable to find the clear there. Dark Rain, quick as you like, able to put that one in. Now just 1 minute and 11 seconds away from their first ever championship if they can keep the lead. Three Rocketeers, though, not one to give up, not at all. They're still here. They still have a lot of time to work with. They just need to make it, they just need to capitalize wherever they can.
Big clear here by Heartless. Less than a minute to go. The season is on the line. The championship is on the line. The Three Rocketeers need to answer back with a goal here. Slurpee Snail gets cleared on by Dark Rain, pushing into the offensive zone. The Three Rocketeers need every second of that clock if they want a chance. And right now they are on the wrong side of the field, K1.
No, and honestly, that clear that we saw from Dark Rain where he beat Slurpee Snail in the air, that might have been, it didn't seem like much, but that might have been the clear of his career. To beat Slurpee Snail in the air in order to force his team back on offense right here at the end of the game could have solidified the game for them. The Three Rocketeers have yet to find themselves back on offense since that beat. A shot off the backboard in the air. There's an opportunity. Heartless looking for it. Bullen clears. The clock hits 0, and Astro wins. Sees